Did you know that nearly 1 in 10 adults in the US have type 2 diabetes? And one of the biggest factors influencing this condition is what we put on our plates. Today, we're talking about a super important topic: foods to avoid with type 2 diabetes. Managing your diet is crucial for keeping those blood sugar levels stable. Before I get started, I want to share something truly exciting with you. If you're newly diagnosed or have been managing type 2 diabetes for years, there's good news. Beyond the conventional methods of treating diabetes, there's a completely natural and effortless way to prevent the disease. Unfortunately, this natural treatment is not widely known because doctors do not want their patients to know about it. The reason could be that they want their diabetic patients to keep taking medication. Diabetes management is a huge business. With this natural treatment, thousands of people have cured their diabetes without going through the traditional strict process. To help you learn more about this amazing treatment, I have given a link in the video description. Okay, let's begin. Living with type 2 diabetes can feel like walking through a minefield when it comes to food choices. It's not just about counting carbs. It's also about knowing which foods can really spike your blood sugar levels. Many people struggle with understanding the impact of certain foods, and it can be overwhelming. You might think something is healthy, only to find out it's doing more harm than good. For instance, even some breakfast cereals that seem like a nutritious option can be loaded with sugar. And don't even get me started on snacks. It's all about making informed choices, but that can feel like a full-time job. Alright, let's break down some specific food categories you should steer clear of. First up, sugary foods. This might seem obvious, but I can't stress it enough. Sodas, candies, and desserts can send your blood sugar levels skyrocketing. Then we have refined carbs. Think white bread, pastries, and even some pasta. These foods are stripped of their fiber, which means they can cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar. Next, unhealthy fats. Trans fats and saturated fats can worsen insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar. So, say goodbye to fried foods and many processed snacks. Lastly, let's talk about high-sodium foods. Processed meats and canned soups can be loaded with salt, which can increase blood pressure. Another big issue for those with diabetes. Now, if I had to highlight the absolute worst food for someone with type 2 diabetes, it'd have to be sugary drinks. I remember a friend of mine who loved his sweet teas. He thought they were a better choice than soda, but the sugar content was through the roof. After a few months of drinking them daily, his doctor had to intervene. His blood sugar levels were dangerously high, and that was a real wake-up call. Cutting out those sugary drinks made a world of difference for him. It's a tough habit to break, but trust me, it's worth it. Avoid sugary foods, refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and high-sodium items if you want to manage your type 2 diabetes effectively. Remember, being mindful of what you eat can significantly impact your health and your life.